Alright guys, the premium copy here, so just gonna quickly go over what we are going to be getting for the upcoming next 2 weeks here. So we are gonna start things out right at the bat with the crew multi-mission. So after tomorrow's reset, we will be getting this one. So this one is always gonna be good just to get some good amount of hardships. So and then yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. And as for the welfare, we are getting the Barbatos as 6th form here. So as for this one, we already do, you guys pretty much do know that we have the standard version already. The standard version does have an alteration already. So it does put this one as far as the EX skill at a little bit of a disadvantage, just because that one does have alteration, and essentially that one is able to go up to S power, while this one, I don't know if they are going to go with the same route that's going with the same Okasa EX skill. If they do, this one in terms of power, like the actual power scaling, it is going to be a little bit weaker right there. So even the standard alteration for the Barbados X one isn't that bad. I think some portrait are definitely fairly usable in a sense. So I do wonder how they would tackle this one. This one could be a pretty busted standard, or a pretty busted welfare, or this one could just be like another miss. But we'll see definitely once it is out tomorrow. As for the pilot, these are going to be the two new AI pilot that we're getting. Usually I don't really go for these here, so you will rarely see me talk about them, just because these, in terms of the AI pilot, those are pretty much going to be for preference. I would definitely say, if you do like the character, you guys can definitely buy it with the AI pilot force to pick tickets eventually in a month. Give or take 5 weeks or so. Because those are primarily going to be your, like, for your voice acting, like for your voice line when you are playing the game and etc. So that's that. Because like because like nowadays we do have the build project pilot, so I would definitely go for those instead of these one over here, in a sense. But kind of scroll down over here, we have ourselves the next Sokai Festival banner, and we have a sort of a tech attribute high new Gundam. So I don't know, another high new Gundam, huh? So I have been kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of, I want to say I'm fed up with high new Gundams, or just the new Gundam itself, just because I feel like we have been getting quite a bit. I would definitely say, like, I feel like the 30th anniversary dropping that new Gundam, like the lifestyle version, that one should be a very good conclusion for like a long time before they can drop another new Gundam. But no, they went ahead and dropped a alternative attribute. So I don't know how they will handle this one, just because in terms of the one we have probably 2 years ago at this point in time, that one is not, that one definitely has power crab, obviously, with the no 7-star portrait. It's one of those, the generic 30% to the 35% split ratio. That one was fairly good back then. Like, if you had that one, you were pretty much in good business. Back then, in terms of command and word tag, it was not something that was prevalent. So I do wonder if they will throw for this one, just because I'm already positive, with some of the other High Gundam, they did drop that as one of the specific word tags. So if they do, this one is definitely going to be another one of those good example where, oh, you should get this one, just because it is a commander. Longevity wise, it's going to be a little bit better. But to this day, to this point, I would definitely have to say we have gotten a lot of good unit with, I want to say like like, let's say recently, but I would say we still have a really decent amount of unit that are parts, to be specific, that has that command and word tag. So I don't know how this one's gonna play into it. And do let me know how you guys feel about them dropping this on Gundam. Certainly, within Twitter, within Facebook, just this post alone, there's definitely those certain individual that doesn't like it. Yeah, I mean, like, even right now, as we're speaking, we still have that new banner, that TR6 banners. I mean, that one was new, but no one complained about that one because it's a new banner. But when they look at this one, they're like, "Oh my gosh, the game is dying," because they keep doing like a recycled it. But did we just drop a new banner, like a completely new banner? So I don't know how. I don't know. Like, the community just have some really weird mindset when it comes to, like, they get so triggered when they see, like, this again. You know what I mean? But I don't know. The game is definitely nowhere near dying, but people are just exaggerating, and could lead to confusion. So yeah, if you guys see people just kind of saying the game is dying, etc., it's probably not. Certainly not. I would definitely say. I'll even put that, like, right now the Gundam IP is definitely at its peak. This because we are getting so much attention in different variety of games. We have Gundam Evolution. We have the Gundam the SD Battle Alliance. We also do have the beta for the STG Gen. So Gundam Wing right now is popping up. So I don't. You can say in terms of the dev team, they're definitely putting more time into this game. But in terms of the game, I don't think it's gonna be dying anytime soon. So you guys can definitely take it at your own discretion how you guys want to conceive information online. But let's go over to the game real quick. As far as the game, we are right now currently taking a look at the standard 6 form of the Barbatos tier. So I don't know why I kind of phrase that weird, but this is what we're looking like, and it's definitely not bad of a sprite in game. So yeah, not bad overall. As for the classic EX skill, we are looking at the Bloody Wrench. So this one, like I said again, does have an alteration, and this one itself is not even doing that bad of a job. You get some health recovery and also some melee attack up. So that's pretty much all you need, honestly. So. These two EX skill, we have a Maze Rush. So if they are going for the same piercing and power, ratio, we should be getting somewhere near this point. What is it after maxing out? We should be talking about like yeah, that's gonna be looking fairly sad. They could definitely change this up and not give it like a defensive maybe, because the standard version it is it's a dedicated defender build. This is because some of the parts races like defender job license for their defender job license once again. So they can definitely go with a different approach, but it's definitely all up in the air. This one should probably be another L at the moment without the alteration. This one does have an alteration, so it's obviously going to be performing a lot more better. So for this one, they can definitely go for like maybe like a counter bindable EX skill. That would definitely be better. Just because of what what you can use of it is probably gonna be, you can use it for like a buffer, and that's even more better. But taking a look at this one here, we have the original P attribute Hainu Gundam. So this one probably drop. I think it's dropping exactly near this same time frame as 2 years ago. So kind of surprised they kind of did that. Other than that, this one was a very, very potent, shooting based unit back in the day. What they could like in terms of the image that they're showing, they did not show like any additional armament. So I was maybe expecting like maybe like a beam rifle that they can throw in with that something. They could probably I think they might be. I'm just kind of throwing this in the air like they could, just because from how we see from the other one, they either drop like a completely new weaponry or some sort. So this one I'm expecting the same thing. This one is honestly not that terrible. Like the head part was a very, very good one. But let me see what kind of okay. As for the current active war tag, we do have Ace Exclusive, High Firepower, and Gundam type. So those are probably, they can just definitely do the same thing once again and don't make any changes to it. But if they were smart, if they throw in Commander, I'm pretty sure that should incentivize people to summon for it. Not really a lot of people, because not a lot of people really care about, these nitty gritty stuff right here. But yeah, this one can definitely make a very good or this one can definitely go both way. Obviously, this one can be a broken one, or this one can just be like another generic one that we have seen. Just with those standardized, let's say squad, EX skill power boosted, damage trait, all enemy all power boosted, those type of trait. They can definitely just throw something like that, and that's probably going to be the trend. I don't really expect them to toss in any additional brand new part trait anytime soon. They're just going to be continuously trying to jack up those stats, trying to jack up the percentage if possible, but that's pretty much it. Do let me know if you guys are going to be summoning on the new Hainu banner, and then that is going to be pretty much it. And I'm definitely going to be catching you guys tomorrow once the reset is out, and then we can talk about, just going to be take a look, and then we can go from there.